Alright, so who next shall we do? We've completed Terror in Nigeria, War in Syria and Iraq we're doing on YouTube. There's the Ukrainian standoff, of which we can play as the East Donbass front or the Ukraine. Well, let's have a look at it, shall we? Before we decide whether or not we want to do it. Maybe we can get independence for the East Donbass region, sure. Independence. Totally not join Russia. Okay, wow. People are sending me Twitch messages? Oh, just one guy who's sending me 6. Right, great. Oh, there we are.
Following the Minsk II agreement of February 2015, a phony war began with its front line in Donbass between Ukraine's governmental forces and pro-Russian separatists. Neither a ceasefire nor a generalized battle. But in the start of 2016, the conflict risks being aggravated once again. Ukraine is in a difficult position economically and needs to restore the credibility of its government. The pro-Russians in the West would like to extend their control to all regions deemed Russian-speaking. All of this is shaping up in the midst of a modern Cold War between the USA and the EU on one side, and Russia, heavily sanctioned by Westerners for its clearly displayed support of separatists, on the other.
All right. So, what do we actually have here? Give me a rundown here. What are we working with here? We have 40,000 fighters, 12,000 mercenary, 52,000 rockets. Hail Mother Russia! Oh, that's good. Hail Mother Russia.
Hello, I am the...
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a lot of rockets. Okay, so what would we be looking at here? In an initial attack, we could grab these 4 cities with practically no retaliation. But Ukraine, as it turns out, is actually a really big country. Okay, who do we have for diplomats here? Chad, Hungary, Pakistan, and Russia. Let's pencil in Russia, shall we? Alright, we have 555 million. Okay. Alright. So let's have a quick look-see in here, shall we? First let's call up the Russian.
No thanks.
Champagne?
I'd be happy to.
Alright. So, what? Is there any chance we can get funding?
I'm sorry.
Really? We're separatists trying to defect to you. Can we get weapons? No? Okay.
Is that so?
Yes.
I'm
No.
I hope you...
Okay. Alright, so... Russia, not actually the biggest... Not our biggest fan, as it turns out. So, scenario objectives. Is in Donbass separatists end the conflict ravaging with an acceptable outcome for your camp. I mean, I think the acceptable outcome is just don't aggravate things. So we already have a lot of discovered areas. We haven't gone to war yet, so... Like, I'm just debating, do we want to start the conflict, or do we just want to wait this out, right? Yeah, unfortunately we don't actually have real armies. We only have armed extremists. Yeah, that said, we do have 40,000 armed extremists, but it's not ideal. I do believe they just drove over the border into the East Donbass region.
Enemy military.
Yeah, alright. So, turns out they've decided that they want to start the war. On the plus side, we have armed pickup trucks. Sweet, these things are awesome. Ambush them, boys! That didn't go well. At all. We blew up a lot of it, but... Okay. Well, I guess that decides some things, doesn't it? It looks like the war's on, everybody. Diplomacy has failed. And by diplomacy, I mean they attacked us. This is pretty legitimate. Like, they just drove a column of tanks through our territory. I mean, I'm generally pretty understanding about, border incidents and shit, but no, you don't drive a column of tanks that far into our territory. This is retribution. Balance power is still heavily in favor of the Ukraine there. Go. Begin the assault on everything. Like, I'm an extremist group. I can just blow them up. Like, fuck you guys. I have rockets. I've been on the receiving end of rockets for so long. You have no idea just how happy I am to have the damn things. You guys move into the market square. You guys move into the bank. Well, I need to make sure we get the museum as well. I may have exploded myself. Whoops. Plus, I've just seized 18 million from the bank. Good news. You guys, go seize money from the museum. An extra 3 million from the museum. Good. Get him. Alright. That leaves just one building left. Oh. Nope. The city's fallen to us. Excellent. So, Western Donbass will, in a matter of no time, fall to us, then. Yes? Good. Networking.
Try and think of it.
Yeah. Alright. So, balance of power is highly favorable to us. Good. In that case, hey everybody. Go seize the bank and the museum. Let's go. No. Well, that works, I guess. I wanted extra money, but, well, it'll have to do. So, it looks like we've already seized control of Western Donbass for the most part. Yeah. Alright. West Donbass is taken. We have taken control of Ukraine, sir. No, we really haven't. I wish we had, but we truly haven't. I mean, really here. This is probably about the best hope for an opening play we could have. Okay, so that's a win. We've just kind of absorbed the western Donbass region. For Mother Donbass. Put on the USSR song. Let's not. Not quite there yet. For that, I'd like to have Kiev. I don't think we're going to get to Kiev, though. Every time I've ever tried to attack a military installation, like with separatists, it's gone extraordinarily badly. So I'm interested to see what happens if I try here. I'm going to take a small group of troops with 2,400 power. So he's back under our control. Yeah. Okay, so they have like 2,700 power there. That's actually reasonable enough that we could potentially power through it, as it were. Alright, you guys, pull back. No need to give it too much of a fight. Apparently, there is totally a need to. Holy shit. You bastards bombed our camp. Blow them up, goddammit. Kill them all. And the military base while we're at it. Destroy it. Burn it to the ground. So, let's have a quick look-see here at the Ukraine. Can we pull up the Ukraine here? Alright, their army consists of 334,000 men. Alright. Thankfully, no nuclear warheads. As to whether or not they'll be able to call up that many, it's probably doubtful. They'd have to initiate conscription and all that, but I am quite concerned about the size of their professional army. I'd wager it's at least as big as us, if not larger. Alright, so then we're going to take out the air base. We're going to basically try and bring down every bit of Ukrainian stuff in the western Donbass area. We'll see about Zaporozhye. There's only one city there, and it's pretty far away from the military installations. Cool. Congratulations, everyone. We now have a military base. Ain't that cool? This is a fucking military base. Aw, yeah. Kelvin, are there the multiplayer games? There are not multiplayer, actually, in this one. I know Master of the World Geopolitical Simulator 3 had multiplayer stuff, but this one actually doesn't. Alright. Okay. I'm trying to remember how to do this. I just shift click and multi-order will grab them all, right? Cool. Alright. The answer is apparently no. No. You guys go. You guys go. Yeah, we're just getting slaughtered by whatever the hell is in here. 25 helicopters. And 23 fighters. Yeah. Whatever we want to do to take that down is just not going to work. Oh well, it'll have to do. I mean, at least for the time being, actually okay. Now, we've lost 9,000 fighters and 4,000 mercenaries. Okay. I think it's time that we launch a communication and recruitment campaign. So our investment budget right now is, our operating budget is 1.14 billion. Not bad.